when you're putting trust in somebody or something, sometimes that can be pretty hard to do. And it depends on the situation that you're talking about, because when you say you trust something, then you have completely taken your hands off the situation and are allowing the person or the situation to handle itself. Uh, for instance, me, it's hard for me to trust somebody that's driving me. I don't understand how children, but I do know that they are very trustful people. They trust their parents. I don't understand how they can sit in the back seat of a vehicle that's going 60 miles an hour and just calmly look at a video on a screen, or just have no concern about their safety. I can't do that. That's just the way I am. It's hard for me to trust somebody else's driving. But if you're talking about your spiritual vehicle, Jesus is always behind the wheel. We have to trust him. We don't even belong in the shotgun side beside the driver, because we're too prone to tell the driver what to do. Jesus doesn't need our input. As a matter of fact, we ought to be in the back seat, fully trusting, not worried about what's going on, and let him manage where we're headed and what we're doing. Joseph and Mary could have been a couple years after Jesus was born. Matthew chapter 2, verse 13 says that an angel appeared unto Joseph and told him to take the child and its mother and go to Egypt. He not one time said your child, because Jesus was not Joseph's child. That child was the Son of God. And, Joseph could have said, well, why don't you just, because they needed to go to Egypt because Herod was going to try to kill him. He was going to kill all the babies, the male babies. And Jesus would have been in danger otherwise. But Joseph trusted what the angel said. He trusted the Lord, and he went and he traveled to Egypt. Now, the last place in the world an Israelite really wants to go, based on history, is Egypt. But Joseph trusted God. He could have said, well, why don't you just kill Herod? Because God doesn't owe us an explanation. He doesn't owe us answers. He wants us to trust him. So he did exactly as he was told to do. And it reminded me of this. We're all on a journey. Jesus, the Christmas story is part of a journey that happened long before the world was ever founded. There's one scripture that says that before the foundations of the world was ever formed, it was predetermined in the mind of God that Jesus would die for us. What a wonderful thought that is. And this journey that we're on will take us to some precarious places. But it'll be okay as long as Jesus leads the way. And he will. So sit in the back seat. Trust the one that's driving. And always say, Jesus, take the wheel. Don't ever let me have it. You take the wheel and take us where it is you want us to go. Trust and obey. There's no other way. To be happy in Jesus is to trust and obey. God bless you.